This is David Somerville, pastor of Southside Southern Baptist Church in Parkersburg, West Virginia, with today's moment of good news. Tomorrow is the beginning of a new year. I want you to think back to Y2K. Do you remember that? That seems like a long time ago now. But back then we were worried about what would happen when the clocks ticked over from 1999 to 2000. Would the world be thrust into chaos? Would everything shut down? What would happen when all of that occurred? Well, nothing really happened. And after this past year, we may be wondering what's going to happen after 2020 goes by the wayside. What will 2021 be like? Well, I don't really want to get caught up in any kind of end time scenarios, if the world's going to end or anything like that. I do know that God is in control and I am safe in Him regardless because of my relationship with Jesus Christ. But I didn't always feel that way. It's been over 40 years now since I first became a follower of Jesus Christ. Before that time, I was depending upon my own efforts to make myself good enough for God. If I did enough good things that outweighed the bad things, I thought maybe I'd be acceptable to God. But I lived in fear. I never knew if I had done enough good things. But then a friend shared with me it wasn't based on what I had done, but on what God had already done through His Son, Jesus Christ. And so if you're depending upon your own efforts to make yourself good enough for God and to make it into heaven, please don't depend on that. Depend upon what Jesus Christ has done for you. If you'd like more information about how to do this and how to respond to God's gift to you, please respond to the phone number or the email at the end of this message. This moment of good news is brought to you by Southside Southern Baptist Church in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We meet for worship on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. It's also live streamed on Facebook.